Welcome back to Aaramba Media. I'm Mota Kurta, and today we are tackling a challenge many of us face but rarely talk about: the struggle to stay focused. If you're a small business owner juggling multiple roles, whether it's being a parent, maintaining your business, or just trying to keep everything in balance, this video is for you. Last year, I found myself constantly distracted. I was struggling to finish essential tasks like proposals, script writing, and editing. Like many of you, I had 15 tabs open, emails popping up, and background noise from TV or a podcast. My focus was shattered, and it was costing me valuable leads and productivity time. After diving deep into research and consuming a lot of content on improving focus, I discovered some strategies that genuinely worked for me. Inspired by Cal Newport's deep work and Ali Abdal's productivity videos, I have refined my approach to focus better. Today, I'm going to share the top 5 strategies that have transformed my productivity. These tips have helped me feel more accomplished and have opened up more time for what truly matters, and that is building relationships. Stay tuned as I share these game-changing strategies. If you find them helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Aaramba Media for more insights on managing your small business efficiently. Let's dive in and reclaim our focus. Okay, here we go. Setting up a solid morning routine has been a game changer for me. Over the past 6 months, I have been diligently following a morning routine almost every day. I aim to stick to it at least 6 days a week, and the difference it has made has been phenomenal. I start my day quite early, 5:30 to 6 a.m., which is a common tip among productivity gurus. My morning kicks off with 25 minutes of reading, followed by 25 minutes of meditation. Then I dive into a 40-minute workout session. After that, I prepare breakfast and lunch for my kids, which takes about 45 minutes. And finally, I take a 20-minute walk with my dog. This routine has truly set my day on the right track. By the time I start my workday by 9:30 a.m., I feel accomplished, focused, and ready to tackle whatever comes my day. Breaking my morning routine in this manageable 30-minute chunks keeps me engaged and prevents the monotony that often comes with long stretches of work. I can't stress enough how beneficial a structured morning routine can be. Not only does it improve your mental health, but it also boosts your productivity. In my research, I found that activities like reading, meditation, and exercise significantly enhances attention spans. Personally, I have noticed a substantial increase in my mental focus and clarity. Do you have a morning routine? How has that helped you to stay focused and productive? Share your experiences in the comments below. I would love to hear any habits or activities that have particularly boosted your attention span. Managing daily activities as a small business owner can be incredibly challenging, especially when feeling the urge to jump from one task to another. If you're anything like me, email notifications are one of the biggest culprits disrupting your focus. I have tried multitude of systems to stay organized, writing down task lists, using Google Keep, and even adding tasks to my calendar. But none of these systems seem to stick with me. Earlier this year, in January, I discovered a game-changing approach that suggested putting every single activity on my calendar. Yes, every single activity, even the trivial tasks like follow up with an email or reply to an email or introduce somebody. Each and every task needed to be on my calendar. This method has revolutionized the way I manage my time and tasks. Here's how it works. Every Friday afternoon, I plan my major tasks for the upcoming week and schedule them on my calendar. Then each morning at 9:30 a.m., I break down the day's tasks into more manageable chunks and then add them to my calendar. This detailed planning ensures that every minute of my workday is accounted for. This system has been a game changer for me. It has transformed how I approach my daily to-do list and has significantly reduced the feeling of being constantly busy. One of the biggest benefits is that if I don't finish a task within a scheduled time, I simply stop and reschedule it for next week or another day depending on the deadline for that task. This flexibility has greatly improved my productivity and focus as I'm no longer overwhelmed by an ever-growing list of tasks. If you struggle with staying organized or managing interruptions, I highly recommend giving this calendar system a try. It has made a world of difference for me. Have you tried something similar? What strategies has worked for you in managing your time and staying focused? Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below. Let's talk about one of my favorite productivity hacks, the Pomodoro Technique. This method I have been consistently using for the past 2 years, and I can confidently say it works wonders for managing my tasks once they are on my calendar. It's a simple switch that has profound impact, and it's an incredibly easy to get started with the system. You can download a Pomodoro app on your phone or use it as a Chrome extension to keep track of your activities. So what exactly is Pomodoro Technique? It's a time management method where you break your work into 25-minute focused intervals called Pomodoros, followed by a 5-minute break. After completing 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This structured approach helps you to maintain your focus and productivity by preventing burnout and efficiently managing your time. For me, the Pomodoro Technique has been a game changer, especially when combined with other strategies like the solid morning routine and listing all your tasks on the calendar. The short, frequent breaks keep me energized, and the defined work intervals help me stay on track without feeling overwhelmed. It's particularly useful for tackling tasks I don't enjoy, such as creating presentations or PowerPoints. Knowing that I need only 20 to 25 minutes to focus on these activities that I do not like is way more manageable and less daunting. I highly recommend giving the Pomodoro Technique a try. You don't need to stick to a rigid 25-minute intervals. Many people find different focus intervals work better for them. For instance, some prefer 45 minutes or even 55-minute sessions. You can adjust the time to fit your preferences and your needs. Now let's dive into the next strategy that has been truly beneficial for me: organizing your projects into milestones and tasks. 6 years ago, when I started running my small business, I primarily handled short projects or smaller projects. But as I began to take on larger video projects and even significant events, I quickly felt overwhelmed. Managing pricing, tasks, coordinating with people became increasingly challenging, and I found myself anxious whenever the scope of the project expanded. A few years back, I realized I needed a better way to manage these larger projects effectively. That's when I started breaking each project down into smaller, more manageable parts. The key to create 6 to 7 milestone activities, or sometimes even more depending on the project size, is important. Each milestone represents a significant phase, which made it much easier to handle and track progress. Once the milestones were set, I moved on to creating specific tasks under each milestone. I associated deadlines and assigned team members to each task, adding structure and clarity to the project. This method ensured everyone knew their responsibilities and the timeline. Although setting up these milestones and tasks takes time, it's crucial to include this step in my calendar right after the project gets a green light. This approach has dramatically improved my focus and reduced the sense of being overwhelmed. By breaking projects into manageable parts with clear deadlines, I can concentrate better on each task. Plus, this process has aligned everyone on the team, leading to a better coordination and smoother execution. For example, in a recent project, we broke it down into milestones like onboarding, pre-production, production, post-production, and offboarding. This allowed us to concentrate on one phase at a time. Each team member knew exactly their role, and the clear deadlines kept us on track. As a result, we completed the project efficiently and with less stress. Implementing this system has not only boosted my productivity, but also enhanced my team's overall efficiency. If you feel overwhelmed by larger projects, I highly recommend giving this method a try. It can significantly transform how you manage your workload and help you to stay focused. You can also get help from using any of the project management tools like Monday.com or Asana. I personally use Zoho One, and it has really helped me to manage projects better. All right. Let's wrap up with one final strategy that significantly helped me manage my attention and productivity, and that is having a set time to finish your workday. Why is this so crucial for maintaining focus? Well, Cal Newport delves into this extensively in his book called Deep Work. For me, knowing in advance that I need to end my workday at a specific time, like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., has been incredibly effective. It sets clear boundary for my workday and helps me to stay focused on my tasks. I will be honest, I haven't always been able to stick to that exact finishing time every day. Life as a parent means sometimes I have to pick up my kids or drop them off at soccer practice or carpool. So while my end time isn't always the same, I do have a general routine and a game plan to finish my work around a certain time. When I'm planning my tasks and scheduling my calendar, I work backwards from my set end time. On the days when I have to finish work by 4 p.m. to handle family responsibilities, I know I might have only 6 hours of work day instead of 9. This preparation helps me to transition more smoothly and feels less anxious about what's next. It also gives me a greater sense of satisfaction with what I've accomplished during the day. The strategy is beneficial because it forces me to focus and manage my time way more effectively. Having a defined endpoint of my workday helps me to be more productive during work hours and more present in my personal life. It's also about balance and knowing when to switch gears. If you haven't tried setting a specific time to finish work, I would say give it a shot. It can transform how you manage your time and improve both your work and personal life. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, it's no secret that our attention spans are shrinking. A study by Harvard University psychologists found that people spend nearly 47% of their day thinking about something other than what they're doing. These statistics highlight how crucial it is for us to find ways to stay focused amidst constant distraction. Throughout this video, I have shared some strategies that have significantly improved my focus and productivity. From establishing a morning routine and using the Pomodoro Technique to breaking down large projects into manageable tasks and setting a clear time for work, these methods have made a big difference for me. However, remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. With so many videos, books, and resources out there, it's important to explore and experiment with different techniques to find what works best for you and your unique circumstances. I would love to hear from you. Drop your thoughts, any of your own focus and productivity tips in the comments below. I'm always eager to learn about new and effective strategies that help create stress-free environments and keep us in flow state as much as possible. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming content. Stay tuned for our next video where we will dive into video marketing strategies for small businesses which you can implement today. You don't want to miss that one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and I will see you next time. Bye.